This is for my deconstruction, ex-Christian, evangelical, cult survivor, cult follower friends. Have you guys been following the Mike Bickel and Ihopkc allegations of sexual misconduct situation that's going on? Allegations against Mike Bickel came out late last year, but there's still so much happening and so much coming out about this, like to this day. Misty Edwards, who is kind of a celebrity in the charismatic, evangelical, prophetic Christian world, she's a contemporary Christian music artist. She has basically come out in defense of Mike Bickel again amidst these allegations. Last week, Misty shared a statement, a protest statement, basically saying that I guess herself and several other women, Jane Does, feel as though they have been falsely named Jane Does and falsely told that they are victims of Mike Bickel when they are not. To be honest, I've had a really hard time wrapping my head around what that means and what Misty Edwards means by some of the things that she's sharing and how that's even possible. Misty and other unnamed Jane Does are accusing people who they've deemed an advocate group of the main Jane Doe in this situation of bullying them and harassing them and forcing them to come forward as victims when they actually aren't. She's claimed that she believes this is a vendetta against Mike Bickel by disgruntled former members of Ihopkc. She thinks that this has been planned for a long time and that this advocate group was searching for victims as a planned campaign to take down Mike Bickel. I think this is just something that you would definitely expect from someone who is in the inner circle of a cult. This statement and accusations are designed not only to confuse people, because I'm honestly still super confused by it, but it's also a way to accuse the accuser of the cult leader of being just as bad or worse than they are, as an attempt to discredit them and discredit any truth or light that they would bring forward about the cult leader. From what I understand, Misty Edwards was on the executive leadership team, I think is what they called it, at IHOP for a long time and is definitely within the inner circle of Mike Bickel and Ihopkc. And honestly, I find it very weird and gross that she would try to detract from actual victims of real spiritual abuse and SA at the hands of Mike Bickel, much of which he has fully admitted to. And she even went so far in that statement. I don't think Misty wrote the statement herself. I think she's come forward and said she didn't write it. It was a collaborative effort of people that wrote it, but they themselves claimed to also be victims as Jane Does that are not actual victims. Like, the absolute mental gymnastics that they had to go around to make themselves victims in this situation when we don't even know who these women are or what their names are. Like, it's not public knowledge. So I don't know how they're being publicly bullied and called out if they still, even in this letter, are Jane Does. Anyway, I'm curious, have you guys been following this story? Have you seen what Misty Edwards has said? What are your thoughts on all of this? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you guys.